Hi, welcome to this case study with me, the Jure Jacob, and one of the CIC alumni, Benga. In this case study, you would learn the journey of how Benga went from a fish farmer to a prolific copywriter living in Canada. Benga, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me here.
Excellent, excellent. So tell me about yourself, tell the audience about yourself.
So my name is Benga. I'm a tech specialist and also a copywriter.
Mm.
I definitely help businesses to write copies that convert and help them to get real results for their businesses with copywriting. I currently live in Canada.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I know a lot of people would be glad to hear from you. What's the weather like in Canada today, Benga?
Yeah, yeah, in Calgary, it's around 4 degrees.
Uh,
Yeah, and it's quite bright. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So let's talk about the CIC school. Let's talk about the Crush It Copywriting program. How did you find the program, Benga?
Yeah, so if there's one word to use for the copywriting course, I would just say it's excellent. It's
Mm.
life transforming. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so when we use words like excellent, life transforming, life changing, for us at the CIC program, we might be able to understand what you mean by excellent, life changing. But for somebody who is watching this case study review now, who wants to make a decision of a lifetime, I feel like we need to unpack what that really means. So, can you tell us where you were when you took the CIC program? What was going on in your life at that time?
Yeah, thank you very much. Before I took the CIC course, that was in 2021. I used to be a fish farmer. Like I had a fish farm that I was running since 2008 till the time I saw the course. And since the moment I saw the course, all those times I was struggling to make profit at the end of maybe 4 month cycle of your rearing fish.
Hmm.
Probably you're going to just make like 15-20% of your fish, and it could be very frustrating. Imagine making 15% in 4 months. So that means that you are making about 2-3% every month, and that's something else. So yeah, but meeting the course has actually changed the face of things, and it has really transformed the way I see things, and helped me to make good ROI.
Right, right. So let's look at that a little bit. Because I knew when you came into the course that time, you are a fish farmer. You were looking for something other than your regular business. You wanted to make money online, and you told me that time that you had some writing skill and you want to be able to make money from writing. Additionally, you were saying something about mini importation at that time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want you to talk
yeah.
about that because I think that was really important for you because you were trying to increase your sales from in importation.
Yeah, so we used to import stuff from China, and I had a few friends that we get to run adverts on Facebook
Mhm.
and get results. The challenge we began to have is that the results weren't predictable, and there were times when we run adverts throughout the week, there's no sale, and I began to know that something is wrong. We do some other adverts, and it's selling. We also see some adverts on Instagram and Facebook, and we see these guys converting, and I'm like, there must be something missing somewhere that we need to know. So when I saw the CISA course, I felt, oh, this is it. I think I need to explore this so that my business can get much better. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. So at the time when you took the CIC program, you wanted to do better in your mini importation business. And also you were into fish farming and you wanted a side business to supplement your income. Excellent. I think for most people who might be watching this case study, they might be in your situation, the situation that you were before you take the CIC program. They might be wanting to get additional income or learn copywriting and improve their own business, or even just want to learn copywriting to make more money and probably fulfill their other dreams. So I'd like to ask you really, from that time to where you are now, has there been any transformation? Can you tell us what it is like for you at the moment? Where are you now in terms of online earning and in terms of your business generally?
Yeah, so like I said, I was struggling with profits, and Nigeria was happening to me gradually, and I was like, hey, what's going to happen? What's going to be the next thing? And by the time I heard about the copywriting course, I saw the curriculum and I was like, I think I want to really give this a shot.
Hmm.
And I would say that it's been life transforming. So I got into the program, I got to add my portfolio and started putting things out on Fiverr. And my first job on Upwork like gave me like paid off the amount I paid for the CIC course. And
Amazing.
that was like, and that was wow for me. I was like, okay, I think this thing really works. And between that time and now, I was in Nigeria and I moved to Canada, and I'm not afraid of what's going to happen in Canada, because I have a business that I could carry anywhere in the world and could still give me good money. And that's what everyone actually desires out there. They just want something that can give them security, respective of their location, and that's what copywriting has really done for me.
All right. Excellent. I think really, because I currently live in London, United Kingdom, and I would really touch on what you just said, really, that having a skill gives you the confidence to relocate and to be in a safe place. Just like you, we just moved to Canada. The confidence that you can make money before you even get into your professional job, or whether you want to do something else, there's the confidence that you have a skill that you can sell to other people and make money without a structured employment, without a formal application, without you writing CVs and things like that. You can use your skill to make foreign currency in your new country. I think that's really fantastic. That's one of the benefits of learning a high income skill like copywriting. And that's why I really brought you on here, because I want you to be able to educate people who are out there, because you were able to move to Canada, you were able to supplement your income, you were a fish farmer when you started copywriting, and now you are doing amazingly well in Canada. So I know that, I know you're a private person, but I just had to drag you on here to share some of your wins with us. So let me ask you, what was it about the CIC program? What features stood out for you in terms of the program, the entire program? What features stood out for you?
Thank you very much for that question. They say that nothing just works. There are things that actually make that thing work. One of the things that I want to say is the curriculum. There is this robust curriculum that, no, probably you are seeing this and you are still considering, should I get into it? But I just wanted to take time to look into the curriculum. It's well detailed, from client acquisition to taking you from zero level in writing to become a pro writer. The curriculum was it for me. Apart from the curriculum, we have live sessions where you can get fired up. One of the things I've always looked forward to is the live session. Every time I come to the live session, I get fired up again. So I see people share their testimonies. I like, okay, I'm going to get back to my drawing board. Apart from the live session, you could see the personality of when you see the videos, you will see the personality of the person that created the course, G.A. Jacob. You will see that personality that is a selfless person. You really just want everyone to. I remember asking a question during our live session, and he was like, no, Benga, I'm expecting better than this. And you will see this drive, you will see this someone that wants you to get better, even more than what he's doing.
Right.
And that's it for me. There are many courses, and I will say that I took a 2K course on WhatsApp, and they were just sending us videos, sending us YouTube links. At the end of the day, they said we should open an Upwork account. I didn't get any clients from it. So, but CIC has just transformed everything. Now I can sit back and expect a client to chat me on a daily basis. And that's very wonderful for me.
Amazing. Thank you for touching on that. For if you're watching this case study and you're not sure, my name is G.A. Jacob. I'm the founder of CIC. I created the CIC course with my other team members. And what we are trying to do globally is to create the best copywriting curriculum on the internet. The reason why a lot of people or a lot of copywriters don't make money is not because there are no other copywriting courses out there. It's just because they haven't gone through a structured program. I mean, imagine if you're a medical doctor, you must have gone through medical school. There's a structured curriculum, there is anatomy, there is physiology, there's all of the procedures, and they are well arranged in a way that will deliver the expertise that you have now. All professionals went through a structured curriculum. Copywriting is a profession, it's a respectable profession, right? So it means that if you're going to be a professional copywriter, you need to go through a structured training, a structured curriculum. And that's something that we've been able to provide at CIC. Thank you so much for the compliment, Benga. So what are your thoughts really? A lot of people are talking about learning a high income skill. Do you still think that anyone should be learning copywriting?
Yes. In the earlier years of when I finished my NYC, I had a sales training, and I was able to understand that sales is life. Everybody is selling.
Mhm.
Either you are in a job, the moment you stop selling in your job, you are fired. So I believe so much that copywriting is a life. Like you can't imagine how much copywriting is going to transform the way you view life, the way you relate with people, the way you actually do your CV, the way it affects every area. Is it talking to your children? You know how to get their attention.
Right.
It's beyond manipulation. Everybody has a need, and copywriting is going to teach you and make you understand how to actually relate with people, and much more, build a business for yourself. And the good part of it is that you're not just using this business, you're not just using this copywriting to make money. You can also use it for yourself. Like as you're helping businesses, you can also use it for yourself to build a lifestyle, to build something that people are going to be willing to really buy from you. So I would, either you're a doctor or there's a way a doctor will talk to you that you won't give attention to the doctor, actually.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a way a doctor is going to talk, you're going to give that doctor your attention. So when you get into the CIC, you're going to understand all these things. They are not difficult, actually. They will break things down for you, and you'll be able to understand why. One of the things that I would say finally is that copywriting opened my mind, and I was still talking to Jerry one of these days, and I was like, even the books I read, the courses I take, copywriting served as a foundation that I could understand the reason for some marketing adverts on TV, video scripts. I could understand in detail why people are attending to a company and why people are not buying from a particular company. These are things that copywriting is going to give to you. It's like a schooling, actually. Probably they should be given a degree after the copywriting course.
Of course, we give certificates in the CIC course, and some of the other students have said that this is like a school, and that's really what it is. Really, the CIC program is a copywriting school. So I agree with you 100% that copywriting is a life skill. There's really nothing you want to do in this life without some element of persuasion. You need to be able to use the right words. You need to be able to establish an emotional touch point with people to be able to achieve your goals. So it is really, really a life skill, and I would recommend copywriting to everybody, right? So let's talk about this wave of AI coming into the market. Some people are scared. There's ChatGPT, there's GPT-4, there's GPT-3, all of these AI machines. What do you think? Do you think that AI will replace copywriters?
Yeah, so thank you for the question. One of the things that I could say boldly is that copywriting gives you this guarantee. There's this guarantee that Google just fired people, Amazon did the same thing, Facebook did the same thing. So copywriting gives you this security. Like there's no shaking. when people are being fired all about the place, you can be sure that no, I have a skill that is a kind of life. Life is a life skill that no matter what happens, I'm still going to be in shape. So with respect to AI, as good as AI is, but I know that even with the CIC course, we learn what we call your work process, the process you go through to
Yeah,
produce every copy.
the task execution summary.
Task execution. Thank you very much. So you see how rigorous it is, the research that you put in. AI cannot just come up with that kind of thing, actually. So as good as AI is, when it comes to empathy, when it comes to your delivery, you cannot. I've seen a lot of AI, wonderful content, but you will still see that this is just computer. This is not someone able to study people and able to come up with copies that are very, very solid. So one of the things that will start happening even going forward is that after companies use AI, they will still need somebody to help them update it to something that is going to be human. And AI is just like a robot. A robot and the customer service. There was a research we did, and we saw that as digital marketer, I did a research and I saw that AI actually, and there's this way when you chat a particular platform, there's this chat bot that begin to answer you, and they compare that with humans getting to, and we saw that on a very, very high scale, people want people to attend to their needs,
Non-interaction.
not AI, because they're just pissed off. They tell you that computer is one answering me, it's not humans that are answering me. So
Right.
the human element in copywriting can never be substituted. Is it from the rigorous things you put into producing a copy tells you that, except you're just doing a wishy-washy, download something online and
Right.
all. So, but I just feel that I believe strongly that AI cannot substitute copywriters.
Copywriters. I think you've made really valid points, to be honest. I mean, I've interacted with chatbots on Apple website, on Amazon website, and you could tell that there is no element of human interaction here. But let's even talk about AI, ChatGPT as an AI tool. If you use ChatGPT, or if you're already using ChatGPT, you can see that ChatGPT can produce content to a large extent, but when it comes to the empathy, when it comes to researching the specific market that you're writing on, the product they're writing on, AI is lacking in those areas. So it is impossible for an AI to produce a copy that will generate business results. Now, a lot of people think that, oh, because AI can produce content, then that automatically means that you can use that content or copy that the AI produces to sell, right? There is a lot that goes into a copy that generates results for your clients. There is a lot that goes into a copy that generates email sales, that generates direct sales on Facebook advertising. There is a lot that goes in there. And for you to be able to produce a copy that generates business results, you need to understand your customer avatar, you need to do your customer profiling, you need to understand what goes on in the mind of your prospect, you need to understand your products in and out, the features and benefits and the emotional benefits of your product, and be able to use certain techniques and copywriting formulas to write persuasively and get them to buy, right? So the copywriting space is actually protected, and I would advise anyone who may be thinking that they can shortcut their way to being a copywriter. The best way to make AI your friend is to even understand the fundamentals of persuasive writing. If you understand the fundamentals, you can use AI as your research assistant. You can use it as your creative sidekick. But because you already know the fundamentals, you can take whatever AI gives you, turn it around, reduce the time that you're using in your research process, and produce something compelling for your client. And this is the icing on the cake, the fact that you can free up more time, do more marketing, get more clients, and increase your monthly earnings. I think that's a good one on AI, whether AI is going to replace copywriters or whether copywriters will be in desperate situation in the coming months. No, that's not true. Copywriters are consultants, copywriters are sales professionals, and there's really nothing that you can do in the business world without copywriters. So let's talk about your doubts when you were going to enroll in the CIC program. Did you have any doubts at all?
Yeah, like I know every other person, that has not taken this course,
Mm.
there's this feel of, oh, is this another scam? This scam word is very common in our
Mhm.
home country. The truth remains that I began to look at it. Am I sure I really want to do this? Am I
Mhm.
sure? And one of the things that was really, when you see like the headline saying that become a pro in a number of weeks, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, but the other side of me is that the other side of it is that I, I checked the curriculum.
Mhm.
I checked, okay, who is the person that referred this course to me? And
Mhm.
I also saw the testimonials that these are just not just words and all. And that actually quenched all my doubts. And by the time I got into the course, I'm a kind of person that I've gotten to just what do I call it now? There's a platform, there's a way of renewing your subscription, because this is something that is so rich that you don't want to imagine leaving it at any time, because you just want to keep going back to it. You want to keep refreshing your mind, and and it's just very wonderful. So I can say I had doubts, but when you get into the course and you just look into the curriculum and see the testimonials, they are not fictions. You'll be very, very convinced that it's something very worthwhile.
Excellent, excellent. I like the fact that you mentioned that you, after you took the course for a year, you still have to pay for the annual subscription, because our course is only valid for 1 year. When you invest in the CIC program, you get a 1 year access into the program. However, if you want to keep the course curriculum, you want to keep your access to the learning portal, because our learning portal is quite intuitive and is personalized. If you want to keep your access, there is a yearly subscription. So if Benga did not have a good time on the course, he wouldn't be paying for an annual subscription. So I think that really answers the question around people having doubts about courses like this, that like the CIC. The CIC program is not like the other programs that you've explored before. You are going to get maximum returns on your investment. So let's brag a little bit, Benga. Off the top of your head, I know you're a private person, and if they're coming on this show with me, I know I have to do a lot of persuasion, really. I know you're a private person, but off the top of your head, if you don't want to mention how much you've earned, you can let us know what major advantages do you have by being a copywriter living in Canada, or what major advantage do you think you have, leverage that you have over all the people who came into Canada without a digital skill?
Thank you very much. So I would say that, like, I don't like to give numbers, but I would say that copywriting has given me a lot of leverage from my job to like I relocated from one province to another, and all I did was to just give a call and say, okay, I was working with this company before. I would like to work in this company in my new location, and that's it. Aside that, I would say that I'm happy because I just submitted a job yesterday, and that's a quite an amount, and I could say that the delivery of funds, like, you can be sure that at least I know that every blessed day I have somebody chatting me up and I'm solving a problem for a business. I'm writing copies for them. Gives me a lot of joy. And recently I also moved to another level on Fiverr, and and my five star has not reduced for one. So, and that shows that we just keep getting excellent work done across platforms, also on
Excellent.
Upwork, and that gives me a lot of joy. Having the last work I did before this, somebody was chatting me up to consult on how his email is not converting, and he said, I should help him look into it, and that gives me a lot of fun, and I'm helping businesses, and I'm also making cool money. That's a lot for me, and I'm
Amazing.
very happy with it. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, so that's really a good one. I always tell people that because one of the advantages of you relocating to a new country is the fact that you don't really have to wait for an employment before you start making money, and that really goes a long way. I know this because I have moved myself, and thank God for a digital skill. Yeah. So, what are your plans for the future from here, and how can the people or the person watching this case study reach out to you as an alumnus of the CIC school?
Yeah, so my plans, one of my big plans is I've taken time to look into the framework of marketing here in Canada, and I see that there's a large opportunity here. And using my SEO skills to check, I see that people need copywriters, companies need people to help them get sales. So I'm going to be having my copywriting or marketing agency, which I'm already working on in a couple of, let's say, 1 or 2 years. And I also hope that, and I'm also happy that I could at a particular time of the year say that I'm no more interested, I'm no more working. I could say I'm no more available for work for the rest of the year, like and that's just the beautiful part of it. I could stick to it's quite cold here, like we are just having like 30 minus 30 and all some months back, and I could sit down in my house and I'm not going anywhere and I'm still making money inside my room. That's a lot for me. So I'm on LinkedIn. My name on LinkedIn is Gbenga Daniels, and I'm also on Fiverr. My name on Fiverr is right.
You don't have to tell us you're doing on Fiverr. Well, if you want to connect with Gbenga, if you want to learn more about how he's been able to make the move to Canada, learn a digital skill, you can always look him up on LinkedIn, Gbenga Daniels. Or if you have questions about the program, how he was able to take the CIC program and advance his career, you can reach out to him on there. But what is most important is that if you're watching this case study, you need to get into the CIC program now rather than later, because you need to look at time. Time is your greatest asset as a human being, and whatever attacks your time attacks your destiny. So imagine that you've learned copywriting about 6 months ago. Imagine where you would be now if you are taking up this program 6 months ago, and it's not too late to get started. I would say look at our course curriculum, go on the website, look at the course curriculum. If you are having challenges choosing a package, call the course advisor and we will be able to help you. Well, I want to tell you that copywriting is something that you can learn to transform your life. You can learn a single skill, make money from that skill, use that skill to fund your other dreams. You can even use that money to go for your PhD. You can use that money to relocate your family abroad. You can use that money to start a physical business. You can use it to power your life. And if there's somebody that you know, they're not doing anything at home, they're not busy, you can invest in their life by enrolling them in the copywriting school, right? So I'll look forward to seeing you in the program, and I want to encourage you to take this opportunity. There is an additional bonus on there, a limited bonus. I will encourage you to take advantage of the current price and come in so you can claim those additional bonus. Thank you, Gbenga, for taking our time to join me on this case study. I want to believe that you will be able to realize all your dreams and aspirations as a marketing professional in Canada, and I wish you best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you.
Bye for now, and we will connect much later.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.